the Gracie Academy in Beverly Hills. I'm Ryron Gracie, my brother Rener. In 1993, our father created the Ultimate Fighting Championship to showcase the effectiveness of Jiu-Jitsu to the world.
And now that every professional fighter has added Jiu-Jitsu to their arsenal, we're breaking down how they're using it so you can add it to yours. What are you guys waiting for? UFC 152, Jiu-Jitsu wins. Jiu-Jitsu wins. And if you guys didn't notice, to my immediate right, to Ryron's immediate left, some of you know him as Al Bundy, older people. Some of you know him as Jay from Modern Family, Wednesday nights on ABC, 9 p.m. We know him as Uncle Ed. For those who don't know, Ed is a black belt in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, has been training with us for now how long?
22.
22 years, he lost count.
He used to beat us up.
We were 6 and 8 years old when he started.
We would be stuck underneath him, just trapped, like Brock Lesnar holding someone down. That's how we felt.
Yes.
But I always treated them nice because I knew they were like wolf pups. They were coming up.
So listen, Ed is a very busy guy, as you guys can imagine. Tonight he has the Emmy Awards, and Modern Family is up for 14 nominations. But he saw the fights last night, and he said, Rener, can I join you guys for the breakdown? And I said, Ed, greatest honor. He has some things he wants to talk about. We have some ideas we want to share, starting with this beautiful armbar in round one. Vitor Belfort popped Jon Jones' arm. Would it be fair to say that Belfort presented the greatest threat to Jon Jones' career last night?
Definitely.
Vitor Belfort, everyone kind of counted him out too. 1 month notice for the training of this fight. Incredible. Incredible. Let's get into it.
Yeah. I'll be Jon Jones.
You can be the top. Yeah, show us those sharp elbows. Show us.
We'll let you win.
Jon Jones, great athlete.
Incredible.
As is Vitor, good wrestler, right? He likes to hold the head. He baits you to grab the wrist. He wants you to grab his wrist. Why? He holds the head up. He pulls it to his chest, and from here, he can crank the elbow down and bust you up. He never lets go of the head, because if you grab it, he pulls back to hit and lets go.
You might,
Yeah,
good point.
But when he holds it,
Amazing.
he's very, very
Look at this little wrist release Ed is doing right now. As Ed tucks the hand to the chest, look at how it works. Literally, it's a fulcrum off of Ryron's hand. Pop. The grip is gone.
Dang.
So now the elbow just continues in that path.
devastating elbows.
Devastating elbows, and against everybody else, it's worked miracles.
Yes.
But this is why he got caught.
Yes, and this is how he was caught in the armbar.
The question is, did Vitor Belfort study this, or did he just feel the armlock was available
That's
in
a
the middle
great
of the
question.
round?
We'll never know.
Never know.
But he
He
was
was feeling this so hard.
Yes.
This is the arm is
This
there.
was putting a lot of weight on this arm.
Plus, he's right on the cage. He used the cage.
And you know what's crazy is this all went down right after Joe Rogan reminded us that the one thing we've never seen from Vitor Belfort is submissions off of his back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of ironic that literally 15 seconds later, Vitor hugs this,
Hugged it.
right? Gracie combatives, hugs under the leg, turns off the cage, high leg, and he clamps, and his legs are tight. Now, what Jones would have liked to do if Vitor wasn't on full extension break mode is lock the bicep, anchor the leg. Because once you lock your hand inside the other bent elbow, it can't be extended. The problem was what?
Vitor Belfort was a powerful guy. He squeezed fast, so the arm got pretty close to full extension.
Jones tried to grab, but Vitor was so committed to the extension here, Jones couldn't bend this arm. So then he stood up. Right now, it's already being hyperextended. Jones literally picks him up and shakes him out and frees. The elbow almost gets out. But in this point, Ed doesn't have to pick Ryron up, but at this point, Vitor is actually floating.
Yeah.
And then Jones slams him back to the ground, but the arm goes back in. The slam, it's almost like a triangle slam. You know how they slam the triangle, but it doesn't work out. He went back into the armbar here, and that's when it started to pop. At this point, he's feeling it, right?
Yes.
Pop, 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 picks him up again, shake, finally the elbow clears.
And then he's back down, but he's right back into the guard. And from here, I
How's
think
he
Jones was hurting, or he was numb, and he was thinking, how bad is it? And he went out of the fight for a while. He just kind of hung here.
Yes.
Which is why Vitor was able to get guard so easy.
Yes. So Jones at this point, he's happy.
He's looking at, where's the clock?
Yeah, and the truth is, he doesn't know where's the clock.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what the damage is at this point. He recalled after the fight, he said his arm went numb. So he felt definitely, both of them recollected. Even Vitor felt the pops. He could feel the vibrations in the break.
But he kept going.
Yeah, and it's
Kept going.
so basically the idea that Vitor Belfort was hanging. Jones is a strong enough guy to pick somebody up
Easily.
It's
Like
not.
this,
I don't
very
pick
strong.
people up when I'm getting an armbar. I don't pick anybody off the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
So I usually just tap out or do what you said, that defense. But if you could pick somebody up and possibly shake your arm out, that could work.
So the question is, Why didn't Vitor break his arm? That's what everyone asked. Twitter, Facebook. Why didn't he actually tell us?
That angle.
Yeah.
Straight up on his neck. You don't have the hip.
Yeah. Show
You
that.
don't have the hip.
It's true. Like for example, if Ed let him catch the armbar, but stay back lowered back there. If this is the angle, you can see right how comfortable Hidon is on his shoulder blades. His hips can thrust so aggressively. Ed, stack him up on his neck a little, all the way up, all the way up.
This was while Jones was standing.
Yeah, stand up. So the fact that Hidon is 90-degree L, that's what Ed's talking about. When you're 90-degree L on the neck,
Even more than this. It was even more.
it was even more.
Yeah.
But it's Sunday. It's Sunday. Emmys are tonight. Let's not go too crazy.
On me.
But the moral of the story is Hidon's hip extension opportunity now with his neck there is not doable. It's very difficult. Now, the one thing that might have, if Vitor was willing to sacrifice one of his wrist grabs, Hidon, reach through and grab the other ankle over there and bring your head out the back.
Right.
So put this knee down, Ed. So come down to your knee. Look at Vitor. He's coming out the back. Look,
Yes.
look all the way. And now the arm is belly down transfer. Now, that would have been the one thing Vitor could have done to create more break opportunity from that exaggerated stack position. But, you know, his arms were so committed to holding the wrists, he didn't want to let go.
Right, especially when you feel the arm is slipping away. It's tricky to say let go of one of your grips.
Yes.
A part of you thinks if you just keep holding it, you might regain some control.
It's tough, man. The arm did pop.
Yeah.
Shoot. But Jones continued. And say what you want about UFC 151, the UFC that never happened. But Jones got his arm broke, and for the love of the sport, for the love of his freaking warrior mindset, for the love of his title, and for the respect and for everything about UFC that means to him, it just goes to show you, the UFC is important. This whole thing is important enough to let his arm go.
Yeah.
Now, how that affects the future generations of the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
The example he's setting, I'm a little curious about. Now, I want to see how many people get their arms broken, and it's almost like it's a risk. Let's say a risk worth taking. It's okay.
Well,
Sacrificing an arm is not that big of a deal anymore.
his arm got popped. When we say his arm got broken, the actual the bone doesn't break. It just extends the tendons that hold the elbow joint this way.
But
so
if,
those
he,
pop.
but if he had a different position like Rousey had,
Then it might have dislocated the joint and
then
popped
you
through.
really
then you
do
can't fight because your arm is on a freaking
Bones.
It's like a broken
Bones.
chopstick. Yeah,
Bones.
bones.
so you know.
Hidon's concerned about the example being set for future generations of MMA because does that mean now you can let your arm pop and still win the fight?
You obviously can.
He clearly did it.
Is that a good idea? I think for Jones it was.
You know,
He
it's
was
crazy.
the champ.
Oh, yeah,
He's still
he
the
didn't want to
champ.
tap.
That's true. So bottom line is this. Let's go to the next thing and we'll talk some more. So show us what happened. Round 4, there was a quick guard pass. He ends up on the side mount over there. And he has an underhook on the backside. Immediately, he was here, he sprawled the back hip and show us how he isolated that arm. Boom. Side mount crucifix.
This is huge.
Yeah, it's tough. And then basically, at this point, if he could have kept the arm isolated, show us the elbow action that might have taken place. Boom, boom, from the front. Anything could have happened from here. So bad, so bad. So what did Vitor know? Get that arm in front. He wanted to get this hand in.
And
Ideally,
it hung out here a little bit too.
he hung a little too long, and Jones used his body to show him how
Get down, right?
So it's hard. Now, what Vitor would have liked to have done, relax this a little, he would have liked to grab this arm all the way back in, started to clear his other arm out of the equation, and try to make space.
Right.
But that wasn't happening with Jones. Go back. Show him why. Bring it in. Show him.
Get my arm in front.
It got in kind of. Look what he goes for. Boom. C-clamp. Take it a little bit. Boom. And then from here, everything gets real tight with the knees. And look at the crane counts out. Americana. Some people called it Kimura. This is the Americana. And then pop. Yeah. Tough. Go back one more time on the original C-clamp. Yeah, so he's here. When we just came back one step. When the blade came in front of the chest right here, traditionally, the Americana is done with monkey grips with no thumbs. Except for when you're pushing it to the ground that's in here. Because if you push with a monkey grip, show us what will happen. It'll just slip off. So the general rule for my friends out there, jiu-jitsu heads all over the world, when do you use a C-clamp and when do you use a monkey grip? C-clamp is anytime you're pushing. Go ahead. Pushing. Monkey grip is when you're pulling. Write that down somewhere. So now he has it locked up. This hand here is pulling his own wrist.
Now, did he brought
Yes,
this knee
he brought
up?
it in. Because there's two types of Americanas. One is with the extended leg, one is with the tight knees here. Yeah. And the knees tight, it creates more of a pinch between Ed's elbows and his knees, which makes it very difficult for Vitor to escape. And then what made it so powerful, what showed that Jones' Americana was high level, was that he didn't do what everybody else does, which is just lift the elbow north. That won't break anything. Hito will defend that. Jones instead, don't do it please, my brother.
No, I won't.
Jones instead wrenched it south. His whole mindset was bring the hand here. And Joe Rogan called it on the commentary, how he brought the hand down by the hip. And that's what made it so devastating and unescapable. And tapped so quickly, so respected.
And Vitor Belfort did not want to adopt this, don't tap when your arm is getting wrenched. It's the shoulder.
Exactly.
It's a little more locked up. And you know what I was thinking right now? Whenever it's a straight arm lock, there's a certain
It was more dangerous. It was more dramatic.
Deep, yeah.
It was so deep.
There was no standing up and shaking out.
His shoulder was going to go.
It was going to go.
Yeah.
those of you who do jiu-jitsu, you know that straight arm locks from the guard, that is the one move that can possibly slip out.
Right.
And for all we know, he felt a little bit of slippage
Plus
right
his
off the bat.
Yeah.
So it's a smart one to get out of for Jones's part.
For many reasons, Jones knew that stack from the guard, I mean, it was going to be hard to actually break through his elbow joint. If he was on his back, it would be a different story. Here, Vitor is very clever. He's a black belt, trains in the jiu-jitsu art, and knows when to tap.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
One thing, props to Brian Stan. Fight prior to last night. Fights a Brazilian who you...
Yes, Brian Stan. He became a big fan of Brian
I
Stan.
became
Tell
a
him
huge
why.
fan of Brian Stan for this.
When he fought Alessio.
He went slack, looked at the ref, he said, that's it, he's done. Big classy move.
Whereas a lot of people...
A lot of guys just keep punching
16
to
punches
quiet
at
them off, and I don't understand that, because anybody who knows how to punch and fight knows when they get a guy out, and you don't have to hit him again. And I just love Brian Stan for that.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Ryan knew.
By the way, he's good fight him last night.
Yeah, that was nice.
Him in the
battle.
crown. Good fight. Great fight. Both guys really...
You guys, the last Gracie giveaway was a one-year subscription to Gracie University. The winner is Randall Perez. We asked who would win, Ronda Rousey or Cyborg, Chris Cyborg. That was the question of the day.
Whoa.
Yes.
We'll get more
You better
votes for
train Cyborg.
Yes, you keep those elbows tight. And Richard Perez said that it would be Ronda by armbar based on her ridiculous record. So a wise assessment. But man, Cyborg's strength.
But also, she has a lot of experience.
Yes.
She
Cyborg
rolls with a lot of guys.
She rolls with a lot of guys.
I think they both do.
There's a YouTube video where Cyborg picks up Tito Ortiz. There's a YouTube video where she gets caught in a triangle and she picks him up and she slams Tito Ortiz.
Get sweet armbar. Oh! Nice. Don't fight it. Lift him down. Get out. Get out. Oh, don't stand. Don't stand. Okay? Yeah, get stood up. March.
Question of the day. GSP or Anderson Silva? It's being talked about.
It's being talked about.
Yes. Ed, just to educate our friends and our fans out here, give them the general two-sided thoughts.
Well, GSP is a great wrestler.
Big time.
Chael Sonnen had
We saw what Chael Sonnen was able to.
His problem is he has trouble finishing guys.
GSP not so much.
GSP can finish.
Yeah.
GSP is a strong guy. That's a dangerous fight for Anderson Silva. On the other side of the coin, Anderson Silva is a devastating striker and kicker, and has some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You know, he's dangerous from his back.
We've seen it.
I have to give the edge. I would personally give the edge to Anderson Silva, just a slight edge.
I just wonder if it'd be more stand-up or more ground. Like Anderson might even invite the ground with GSP. Like, because you watch like Jake Shields and GSP, all stand-up.
Yeah, and
you know, like
GSP
most.
not only
Correct, not want to go down. But maybe he doesn't. Maybe he wants to go down now, and Anderson says, "Cool, no problem." So it could be more ground or more standing.
What I like about Anderson is he's so relaxed on his back.
He is.
So relaxed on his back.
He gets mounted on him, he's relaxed. Full mount Anderson, and he looks at you.
His
no
punch
problem.
protection is you know what's funny about Anderson is what we've identified, especially from the last fight with Chael, his punch protection on the bottom is ridiculous. So what I've concluded is, as masterful as Anderson is at creating the perfect distance for his strikes, he's equally masterful at eliminating those distances when he's on the defensive.
Right.
So he knows on the bottom that if I just hold here and here and I'm just dancing with my arms looping around, there's no way you can connect. So he held Chael so closely, he took no punishment in 4 minutes of Chael's ground and pound.
That's why Ronda Rousey probably will never get armbarred.
Right.
Because she knows exactly what is necessary
so
to do an armbar from whatever position.
Yeah.
So she knows exactly what must not be given in order to avoid getting caught in
Is
the same
that why
position.
I've never armbarred either one of you guys?
Yes. Yo, but he has choked us many times, to say the least. Luckily, he let go and we tap out.
These kind of chokes, so like this.
Yes, the death grip. Yeah, death grip.
What's wrong with you?
You guys, great pleasure. Now, tell them this event coming up, Metamoris. Keep it playful.
Keep it playful. What does that mean? Just have fun. It means that no matter what, you learn something, you just walk away, win, lose, draw.
Yes.
You learn, you had fun, and at the end of the day, all we're doing is what?
Growing jiu-jitsu.
The same way, that's all Anderson Silva and GSP are going to do. When they fight, all they're going to do is show us how amazing jiu-jitsu is.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Metamoris.com, an event is coming up October 14th, where basically there's going to be 7 or 8 super fights of jiu-jitsu, pure jiu-jitsu, 20 minutes, non-stop, submission only. Hidon's fighting a 8-time world champion, or even more than that, and Andre Galvon, a ridiculous competitor, very aggressive. Hajar, our second cousin, is competing against Bushesha, both world champions. Kron is fighting against Octavio Souza, and many other super fights. Jean-Jacques Machado, Kaido and Gracie, basically a ridiculous
There's
there.
that little American kid that's in it too.
Jeff Glover,
Yeah.
yes, against, yeah, it's going to be ridiculous.
It doesn't matter who Jeff goes against.
Yeah,
it matters if you want to watch Jeff.
Yeah.
20 minutes, no points, submission only, Metamoris.com. It's going to be in San Diego. You can go check it out in person or live stream on the internet, pay-per-view. You'll be able to check it out as well. Go to the website. I'll be there on the commentary, bringing the energy, trying to explain to the best of my abilities
Tune into that.
the beauty of what's happening. So that's going to go down, and hopefully you guys can join us there. I'm teaching seminars this weekend in Washington, this coming weekend in Washington, the end of this month, and Oklahoma City. If you guys are there, come check us out. But most importantly of all, the Emmys are tonight. Modern Family's up for 14 nominations. Best comedy. I don't watch TV, but I watch Modern Family. Okay? And not just because Uncle Ed is in it, because it's actually the funniest show on television. There's no denying it. It's true. So if you win a few extra of these trophies, you might want to, let one chill over here. What's up? Gracie Academy, Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Send it this way.
Cool. You guys keep it real. Come check us out, Gracie Academy, Beverly Hills. And if you see Ed on the street, shake his hand, but don't get much closer than that.
Correct. Yeah.
Because he certainly knows how to keep it real. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure, guys. Always fun.
Can you get him on Modern Family?
Sure.
Peace. We were so excited that Ed was here doing the breakdown with us that we forgot to tell you guys what the Gracie giveaway actually was. Okay? And we're going for it again. GracieUniversity.com, 1-year subscription, full access. What do they get?
It's always something good.
It's
right?
good. It's the most powerful. The best thing we can give away is knowledge.
Oh my gosh.
T-shirts are cool. This is an amazing T-shirt. Hidon's Turista shirt, amazing.
Go to Gracie University and just imagine with full access.
Basically,
Go research this.
your home becomes the Gracie Academy.
And beyond.
And we are your instructors. GracieUniversity.com. Learn all the techniques from home. Test for official belt promotions via video upload. It's ridiculous.
Full access?
Full access for a whole year. Subscription. Gracie giveaway. If you leave a comment, subscribe and favorite this video. Subscribe to our channel. You're entered to win. It's automatic. You guys already know the procedure. More importantly,
Not more importantly.
congratulations to our friend Vinny. Look at this. Beautiful. Triangle. Spun. Vinny Magellanes on the prelim on FX.
Caught
Spun.
Igor's arm.
Belly down transfer was very nice. So he had the triangle, went for the armbar transition, and then went belly down. Incredible. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. Unbelievable.
Yeah, people really like this fight a lot.
Yes. There was the second most comments and requests. There's Jon Bones. And I don't think they realize how many times we have to watch a fight to do a good breakdown.
No, we do have to watch this again and again and again and again. We don't just watch it once and then know what's up. No.
No, we have to watch it multiple times to get every angle and every detail and derive the lessons within.
Yes.
So once again, UFC 152, all the fighters, thank you guys for keeping it so real for such an educational card. And to all the students out there, congratulations for keeping it real. To all the people out there who have yet to embark on the jiu-jitsu journey, embark. What are you waiting for? We have this student of ours, Jamie Harding from the UK, who has been a very dedicated Gracie University student for very long. And some of you, the people out there, recognize him because he was one of the first students to take and pass the blue belt, Gracie Combatives blue belt test online from a Gracie garage in West London. Good. Primary counter, peel jump, early block, wrap prevention. Alex, wrap it up. Peel jump. Early block. He's scheduled to come out. He let me know he was coming out to California to take this Blue Belt Stripe 1 test. He wanted to come out here and just feel it and just take the test in person. And I thought, okay, that's cool. You know, he could take the video test. He can come do it in person. The cool part about it was that, you know, it would really give me a chance to see kind of the result of someone who has had no live academy experience per se, has never really been a regular student at any martial arts school ever, and to see, I guess, what Gracie University can do for someone in that raw of a learning situation was very important for me. No, and you can go for the submission, bro. No, just catch and release. Yeah, as soon as you catch it, tap, keep going. It's all good. You're expecting to catch him a couple times. If not, then you have a problem. Go. No rush. Good. Okay, move, Alex. Yeah, you want to put a little more pressure. Activate those hands, yep. Good. Switch to a cross sweep, yep. Good. Perfect. Control the head. Go for the head. Everything's the head. Shake those hands out of there. Good. Good. Take his back. Start from the back mount. Please turn around. Focus in. Seated back mount. Very nice, Jake. Think defense first, bro. That's it. Those are the hands. Respect those hands. Yes, into that frame. Frame it in. Walk that frame over the head now. Perfect. Face him. Face him. Elbows down. Here we go. Excuse me. That's why you need 3 keys. Did you finish?
I've got 2 more drills.
Fight Tim is next?
Holy shoot. You got this, bro.
To fight Sim, you gotta go easy on the fight Sim, right? Go chill. Don't be too tense. Be real playful with it.
Thank you.
Now, this is for your no gi and for your fight Sim to together.
So I congratulate Jamie on his first fight. Very fine. You made it. You can go throw up again if you want.
So it took 2 years of training, but really it didn't feel like that. It didn't feel like it was taking such a long time, because every time we trained, you drill a bit deeper into the techniques. So there's always new learning and new discovery. So it's been a fascinating journey, really, really fascinating. And it's great to be able to come out here to California and actually see that it stands up to the standards that you're expecting, you know, and that's a testament to the videos and the training. So